Alright, Fearless. My name is Niko, and this video we're talking about tiger's breath. Tiger's breath. What is tiger's breath? Tiger's breath is something I came across recently from Montauk Chia, and a teacher of mine went to Thailand and studied Qigong and traditional Chinese medicine. And breath work is amazing for our hormones balance. I would say for the first and foremost thing, balancing your masculine and feminine nature, right? Is your testosterone versus estrogen, which is empathy. Testosterone is assertiveness, right? So it's those are the two hormones balancing our body and balancing our action versus empathy. Codependency and what else kind of develops. You can see the diseases that develop or the disorders that develop off of a negative kind of understanding of the hormones, if we're talking about specifically the hormones, and all the systems of the body. But each system affects the whole system, which is our consciousness. So breath work is the number one tool that we can use, is because it affects our energy body. That's what's stated through yoga. So understanding that, let's go into the tiger's breath. Tiger's breath is an exhale. So it's a release of carbon dioxide, of poison within the heart, first and foremost, in the blood. And by getting that carbon dioxide out, and by affecting the diaphragm, the stomach, the intestines, the digestion, all of the organs that are connected to your autonomic nervous system or your nervous system or your electrical system, that goes to the cerebral spinal fluid, to the brain, to your senses, and affects every reactionary based thinking to action. So let's go into doing the practice of you're concentrating, you're tightening down into your belly, and you're pulling your stomach in. So the stomach's going in, and you're exhaling with a rumbling sound. And Montauk she explained it as like kind of like when you're a kid, you're angry, and kids are angry, and that's tiger's breath. So it's awesome, right? So let's go ahead and inhale our arms up. We'll inhale our arms up. Breathe into the body, get the oxygen in, absorb the oxygen, hold it. And exhale as we come down. If you can feel it in your face, exhale down. You can start to make that grounding. That's just exhale. We'll exhale. And once I get to the bottom, tightening down into the stomach. Okay. At the same time, I'm also tightening my buttocks, so I'm pulling up on the inside, the bottom side, pelvic floor, and tightening into the upper diaphragm, the Uddiyana Bandha, so at the top here. So let's go ahead and inhale our arms back up. Exhale down. Grounding, rooting. See how the elements of the energy of it, it's rooting, it's grounding. And it's creating this assertiveness, this no fucks attitude. So fuck you, I love you. Right? Inhale, arms high. right? So when you use it, whenever you use it, but I think it's most importantly just known about. So once you know about it and you make those sounds, that's tiger's breath. That's there's a rootedness to your energy. There's a groundingness to your energy. There's a standing my ground and and becoming the lion, becoming the tiger. You know, lion's breath is a, right, heat from the heart, tongue out like a lion, just you know. But tiger's breath is it's a little more right. So work with the diaphragm. Exhale like breath of fire. But with the growling, the growling from the heart, I can feel it in my heart. I can feel it from my heart. But again, activating the diaphragm, so you're massaging the organs at the same time. You're cleansing and clearing. You're exhaling at the same time. So you're releasing physical, mental, emotional through your breath. Inhale to the belly. Push the belly out. Hold and absorb the oxygen and stretch the body and open it up. Exhale. Well, that's something else. Anyway, that feels good too. I don't even know what that is. I'm sure maybe I'll find out one day. So it's called something, or I'll call it something. But it's kind of a clearing of the lungs when you relax and rock side to side. I don't know what that's called, but anyway, you got tiger's breath. So we did tiger's breath, and I showed you a couple other ones. Lion's breath is in there too, but you can check out more on the app. It's like straightforward on the app, and there's a lot of other good breathwork exercises that you can do on there. By implementing them, you're changing your energy, and again, you're changing your hormones too. Your hormones, which are yin and yang, active, versus empathetic, right? So yeah, a lot more to learn, a lot more to come. Well, we can stay tuned. Subscribe with us down below if you haven't already, and yeah, we'll see you guys on the next video or next Fight Fearless video of Fight Fearless. Yeah, what else am I trying to say? Go download the app if you haven't already. Download the app and get your free meal plan. This is actually a big part of one of my clients. I just like realized, like, you guys really don't know about food. Like, I guess I stumble over it. Like I don't know. I gotta keep saying it over and over again. But thing about food today, I just made a shake right now, and I was just like, wow, this is such a beautiful shake. It's got so many different, good vegetables and fruits and fibers. Most importantly, fibers. And I was talking that about my client. I mean, I know he's younger, and I'm sure you know too about fibers, but fibers are so important for the digestive. We have to clear all this stuff out. You're holding on to, years of, what do they say, meat stays in our, intestines for like up to, I don't know how long. If you ever swallowed gum and stuck in there, things like that, but it should process through. It should process through and should process daily, and we need to really clear this stuff out, because you imagine that anything you eat, like I'm just really tripping out about eating. I should make another video for this, but maybe I will. I'll just make another video for this. This is tiger's breath, and again, that constriction. We're contracting the organs. We're tightening into the organs. So what's happening? Like, you know, so, when I do these exercises, people are like, "Oh, I'm gonna shit," and I'm like, "Yeah, you should shit." Like, you need to be able to shit. If you're not shitting, then you're constipated. You're holding on to something. You're processing something. You're physically, mentally, and emotionally holding on to food, holding on to it physically, and it's stuck in there, and it's stuck, and then it affects your pancreas, and it affects your liver, and it affects your, you know, and that's what disease is. It's simple. That it's very, very, very simple. It's But your lifestyle has to change. You gotta know that. Just know that. Just know that one simple fact of what I just said. But know about your anatomy. Know your organs. Know what's inside your body, and know how to affect it. And know that your speech is also affecting it too. So how you talk and communicate to everyone is very, very important. You know, stop saying that same story over and over and over again. Sit down, meditate, rewrite your story, and then go out and lie to the world and lie to yourself. Much respect, you guys. I'll see you guys on the next one. This has been Tiger's Breath by Fearless.